Yo, what's up? What's up? Right now I want to talk about how important it is for you all to learn each other. And I want to talk about this because it's on my mind right now. And hopefully I'm able to like articulate what I want to say well, because sometimes I be feeling like before I do these videos, I have a whole lot to say and I be having some strong points. So I hope that when I do these videos, I still make my point. But it's very important for you all to learn each other. One thing my wife always tell me is that she really appreciates me for the fact that I took the time to actually learn her, and that worked both ways because she had to learn me. I can give you an example, right? One time there was an issue with myself because I'm the type of person, I don't consider myself a moody person. I'm always, for the people that know me, I'm always like making light of a situation, joking, laughing. I'm always in a good mood. I'm always upbeat, uplifting, positive, and all that good stuff, right? But there are times when I'm just in straight chill mode or I'm in deep thought. So when I'm in chill mode, I ain't the upfront laughy, jokey, ha ha he he, cat kiki type person. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm just not that at that moment. You know what I'm saying? It's because I'm focused on my thoughts or I'm just so relaxed that I'm just chilling. That could be translated into I got an attitude or something is wrong. And that's not even the case. So we went through a little period where that was going on at the time. And it still goes on today, but she actually understands when I'm in that zone that it's not a problem because we talked about it. But rewind back when she was learning this about me. So I'm chilling, I'm in my mode where I'm just either chilling or I'm deeply in my thoughts. So I would notice that she would have like it affected her. You know what I'm saying? And I noticed that I perceived that she had an attitude. And when I'm like, yo, what's wrong? Because my wife is the same way. We like the same person. It's just I'm a male and she's a female. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of characteristics that's very similar. And I think this is why we link and mesh so well because we both good-hearted people. We both are upbeat, uplifted type people. And we always in a good mood. And she's a very likable person. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm like, what's wrong with you? What's going on with you? And she would be like, well, you the one with the attitude or whatever. You the one something wrong with woo, 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 woo. And I'd be like, nah, it ain't nothing wrong with me. And because I zoned out in my own thoughts that I didn't realize that I was in my thoughts for a long period of time. And it was like I said, it could be perceived as an attitude because it's like I'm kind of, I want to be in my thoughts. I don't really want to get into the conversation that you talking about right now because I'm focused on what I'm thinking about. So we had a conversation about it. And because this happened a few times, like more than one time, I can't even count how many times it happened. And me and my wife, we don't have no problems. We don't have any issues. So when there's a problem, it's like, I really need to eliminate this because we good. We always good. We always on some lovey-dovey. I'm chasing her around all day. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, um, after we had this conversation, after it kept happening, and I'm like, nah, I need to eliminate this. So I sat down and we talked. And I said, look, this is what it is. There's nothing wrong with me. It's just that I'm deeply in my thoughts or I'm in super chill mode. So when you see me like that, instead of assuming that I got an attitude or there's something wrong with me, just keep talking to me. And what I said I was going to do when I'm in that mode, when she continues to talk to me, I'm going to continue to entertain the conversation that she's trying to have. I'm going to focus on my thoughts, but I'm going to still focus on her. So there's no assumption that is a problem with me. But I gave you that story to say this. Take the time to learn each other. Because when you just assume something is wrong or assume something is a problem, it becomes a problem because they are your thoughts. You're perceiving that situation to be as what it's not. You understand? And it goes back again to the communication that I always talk about. You got to communicate with each other If there's something wrong, communicate it. If there's nothing wrong, communicating. If you think it's something wrong with the other one, communicate to them that, yo, is there a problem because you're acting like this? And if your significant other come at you and ask you a question, don't assume that it's a problem. They just trying to figure out, or they trying to learn, how are you in these certain situations, or why are you acting like this? You feel what I'm saying? So learning each other takes time. It takes patience. It takes consistency. And it takes the will to want to learn that person. You know, man, I'm hearing in some of these relationships, you know, women ain't getting off the way they should get off when y'all intimate with each other. And it's probably because, man, you just trying to run in there, get yours, get it in real quick, and get up out of there. So she ain't really getting nothing out of it. But when you take the time to learn her and learn her body, you're going to learn what make her tick, what don't make her tick, what works, what don't work. And you get a greater experience out of learning each other. You know what I'm saying? So start practicing that, man. You know, learn each other. Give yourself time to learn. It's just like, and don't assume that every woman is the same or every man is the same. You know, it's like math. Math is one broad subject. There's different levels or different subjects in math, right? It ain't all the same. You might be good at addition, right? Basic math. But the woman you dealing with might be algebra. Or the man you dealing with might be calculus. Even though you know math already or basic math, algebra becomes a little bit more difficult because now they throw letters in there. It's something different. It's the same thing. It's math, but it's different. So in order for you to understand algebra, you got to take the time to learn what these X's and these letters mean. It's the same thing with a person. Don't judge the person that you're currently with off a person that you learned from previously, because they might have been basic math and you're dealing with algebra and calculus now. You understand what I'm saying? So take the time. Just because you think you know math or you think you know the basics of what a man is or the basis of how women act and thrive or whatever, you might be dealing with something different now. You got to take the time to learn that. So be patient, give yourself time, and give them time. You understand what I'm saying? To learn you. Like I said, always, I don't know a lot, I know a little bit. And again, if you think this can help somebody, share this video. And y'all have a good one. On to the next one.